and let's talk about preventing seasonal allergies and so much more. Right now we have very charming Jordan Clark and very informed Jordan Clark here as well, pharmacist and associate store owner, Shoppers Drug Mart. Nice to have you back on the program.
Good to be here, Dylan.
Two locations now. This is new, right?
New, yeah. So we're at Westboro, of course, here at 410 Richmond Road. Also Fairlawn Plaza on Carling and Woodruff. Thanks so much.
You're a busy man.
Busy man.
But you found time for us here today.
Always time to drop by here, though.
Always so much information when you drop by. Let's start with this new 2019 Shoppers Allergy Survey. What were they trying to figure out?
Sure. So a lot of people come in, we saw at the pharmacy level, complaining about their allergies. It sounds like something that's pretty benign, pretty treatable thing over the counter. But what we were finding is that people were giving feedback that it was really bothersome. They were having a hard time driving without sneezing or hard time going out for dinner without suffering from allergies. So what we found as a result of this survey is that people were finding that up to 80% of people were saying that their seasonal allergies, believe it or not, were disrupting their life and putting them in dangerous situations, whether it's when they're driving or, like I said, missing out on a friend's wedding or a party because their allergies were bothering them.
Totally, and I know in the months of August, September, ragweed for me, and I'm on TV, radio, and I'm just like I'm afraid to sneeze.
Of course, yeah.
It gets in the way, right? Okay, so I know you brought all kinds of different remedies, let's say, or preventative tools here. What did you bring that would make our lives a little easier?
Yeah, so this is just sort of a sample of some of the products that are out there, and certainly we see people when they come in to the pharmacy, right, they see the hundreds of products that are there available. Really, this just breaks it down into a few of the different sort of common ones. The big thing, like you mentioned, is prevention. So we know that when we get into the sort of warm spring and summer months that it can be problematic for people. So something just as simple as a daily antihistamine can help out. So whether it's Reactin or Claritin or Arius, all very useful. It really depends on the person and the type of allergies people are experiencing. We also have less expensive versions of those, our own Life brand versions available as well. The thing I like about each of these products is that they're once daily and they're non-drowsy. So you can take it in the morning before you leave your house, especially if you've checked the pollen forecast that particular day and it looks like it's going to be a rough day when it comes to your allergies. This medication will be on board throughout the day. It's not going to make you fall asleep at your desk, and it will provide the relief that you need to get through the day.
Okay. When you mention pollen and you say to check the forecast, I mean, what exactly are you looking for?
So what we're looking for is what's going to be in the air that particular day. So what type of ragweed, what type of pollen, whether it's grass or trees, is going to be most prevalent in the air. So people know often what they may be allergic to. It's just as simple as checking whether it's the Weather Network, whether it's checking online. I believe there's apps now available that you can get an update daily. So prevention is the key. So if you see that it's going to be a high day, it's usually measured in medium, low, or high. So if it's going to be a high day for a particular allergen, we know that it's a great idea to start your day maybe with one of the antihistamines that your pharmacist has recommended.
Okay, so how do you protect your skin then? Because I understand absorption of the skin, getting it onto you.
Yeah, exactly. So what can happen is people, first of all, they go outside, they may go for a run, they go for a walk in the morning, they come back home and the pollen is actually on their skin or they've inhaled it into their sinus cavity. So first thing they can do is just cover up. If you are going out, long sleeves and a hat, sunglasses are a good idea to help keep the pollen out of the face and on the skin. When you do get home, when you come back inside, or whether you get back to the office if you've been outside, just a quick shower or just a quick wipe down just to avoid the pollen from contaminating you or other people that may have allergies that are in your house or in your office for the rest of the day.
And you'd never think about that either, that you'd have to come in from being outside, come in and wash up after.
Yeah, exactly. And it's sort of a simple thing that just a 2-minute wipe down or shower will help prevent those symptoms for the rest of the day.
Okay. Are you finding that seasonal allergies are getting worse amongst?
It seems to be that there's every year it seems like there's more and more people. Maybe more and more people are just reporting now or actually coming to seek treatment for it. The good thing is that there's so many variety of products that are available. These are just some of the products that are available at the pharmacy level. Of course, by working with your doctor, by seeing your physician, there are other good prescription options as well. If you've tried all of these products and aren't getting full relief, certainly there are prescription products that we know are very helpful as well.
Allergy shots still a thing? Because I did get those for a while, and I did 1 year, and then they said, okay, let's start year 2, and I thought that was a bit much.
Yeah, so we do see it. It's not as prevalent as it used to be. There's actually some products that are oral disintegrating tablets that are dissolved under the tongue that are the same sort of idea, where it's immunotherapy, so it's treating your body to prepare for the allergen in advance. So it's the same idea, same principle as allergy shots, but it's in a convenient oral form rather than having to get an injection. So those are available by prescription, and they are becoming more and more popular. They're still fairly expensive, so often people, if they have private insurance, will go that option.
Okay. what is the worst allergy that people do suffer from spring into summer?
Yeah, I think the variety of the of pollen, really any sort of pollen, can aggravate it. Especially here in Ottawa, we have the warm, humid weather, sort of a perfect environment for allergens. Especially on the windy days, we've had lots of wind throughout the spring and summer, so there's lots of pollen in the air. So I think if you ask any person, they'll think that their allergies are worse than anyone else's. Fortunately, we do treat them essentially the same way.
Yeah.
The products are really the same that we use to treat them.
Okay, but 20 seconds left here. It's not hard to get an appointment with a pharmacist?
Yeah, come in anytime. We're happy to go over some of these medications. In all of our Shoppers Drug Mart stores, there's a pharmacist on site from open to close every single day. We're happy to look at your other medications, make sure these are all compatible with you, and find maybe what you've tried, what you're allergic to, and make sure that you're ready to go for spring and summer.
Thank you, Jordan Clark.
Thanks for...
More Daytime coming up on Rogers TV.